the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused.
Diaz.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is 10 round.
Let's see some defense.
The Beast's power has been shown off early on in his fights. Teddy, what effect could his power have early in this fight?
Well, if he catches his opponent, it could be an early night. But if he catches his opponent and his opponent survives it, guess what? It could be a long night for him.
A little head hunting with the right.
Get work in the body.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Halfway through this round. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. The Beast is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. He got hit, but he sends it right back. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. This round comes to an end. It's easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. He was throwing a lot, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
So it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there. Pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on the football field, somebody would look to make them into the next heavyweight champ. But now they're going to college, they're going to places where they find it a little bit of an easier travel, and we're losing a lot of those athletes.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, he took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
What you doing?
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Diaz. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Way to block there. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up in the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
You got to see that coming. Now let's go. In and out. In and out. Come on, keep boxing.
Blocking that punch. Very good defense by the Beast from the East.
Move your hands.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. He's doing a really good job here of being patient. And patient with a good reason, Teddy. You can tell he's got a counterpuncher mentality. What's the key to being a counterpuncher?
Well, being patient, first of all, and understanding what you have to get your opponent to do to help you. Because this doesn't work just on you. It's not like the front end where you create it. It's a little help from your opponent. He's got to come in. You got to draw him into throw a punch so you can make a miss, and then you have the alleyway to land something.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Ooh.
Back to the body.
And that's the end of round 3.
Just like that. Gonna take this one.
The Beast's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far.
Come on, keep boxing.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand.
Work the body, kid. Body shots.
The Beast is tagged. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
You're doing great.
You see him holding on. Halfway through round number 4. The Beast's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo?
Keep working. Come on. Keep boxing.
Targeting that straight left hand. Focus. Not precise at all by the Beast. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the tape.
Yeah, whoever finishes up strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was. And whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight, finish up good at the end of the round.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Scored well up top. The Beast is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Good flush shot upstairs. I don't like this at all, Teddy. I mean, it's one thing to stand toe-to-toe. It's another thing to never even move. You got to show some movement.
Maybe he's breaking down. Maybe he's already spit the bit. You know, if he falls down, everybody in the world's going to know that he let himself fall down, he gave up. But there's different ways, different phases of giving in. And this might be one of those phases.
The Beast is putting forth a great combination there.
Pace yourself. Looking good.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Diaz. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Left to the body. 10 clicks of the top. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Here we are getting ready for the second half of this fight as we've reached the 6th round. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Still not moving enough. Move, move.
Good block. The Beast's almost got like a viper quality to it, doesn't he? He just gets in there, he attacks real quick, comes in, strikes before you know what hit you.
Yeah, he's very quick, and that is his style. He likes to get in, do his damage, and get out. Right now, his opponent can't match him with that physical ability. What he's got to do is try to time him on the way in.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Not much action as he just ties up. And now looking to hang on. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Pace yourself.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. A solid 1-2 combo left-right by the Beast. The Beast is stunned and he is hurt. And round 6 comes to an end. You sit ringside long enough and you get a sense at what the scorecards are going to look like. I mean, sometimes they throw you off a little bit. But we know who should be ahead on the scorecards in this fight.
Yeah, and he does too, and his opponent does too, and you see it in his body language, starting to get a little discouraged a little bit. And of course you see also that the guy winning right now, he's starting to behave like a guy that's winning. He's staying outside a little more, using those feet a little bit more, almost going into that kind of prevent defense you see in football.
The Beast's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him. One time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Gets rid of that body shot. He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture. But still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem. But if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. We better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by the Beast. And round 7 comes to an end. Round number 8 just underway here. Teddy's scorecard has it clearly one-sided. The Beast's done a good job of pacing himself. I think he's going to be fresh for this stretch run here.
Well, that's the way they planned it, Joe. They were in real good shape. They came in here, they did all their work before, and now you have the confidence, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you know you're ready to go down the stretch.
Able to cover up that gut. Come on, kid, focus. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. All right, what's the answer here, Teddy? I mean, time and time again, he is getting hit with headshots by that right hand.
The answer's not going to help him. The answer is to go back to the gym and be taught properly how to get away from that punch. Probably too late now.
Unload! Unload! More punches!
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, it looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
Could be headed towards a stoppage.
There you go.
He scores with the left. Well, his opponent doesn't like that, but that's exactly what he was trying to do. Just create some space there.
Speed him to the punch.
The Beast's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
Halfway through this round here, he takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Come on, get busted.
Comes right back at him with the left hand. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. That was yet another round where he just looked like the fresher, better conditioned fighter. And here in these later stages of this fight, that's where you get the payoff.
Well, the payoff is what we heard. We heard about coming into this fight that in training camp they were doing 5-minute rounds. We heard that, so not 3-minute, 5-minute rounds. He's getting the benefit right now of that.
Combination to the head. On the mark with the straight left hand. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Diaz. Good double jab by the Beast from the east.
Need to keep that head moving.
Back to the body. Look yourself.
The Beast's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it,
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
the only way right now is to...
Oh, and there you go. He is down. Now, can he beat the count? One, two, three, 4, 5. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
He's tired.
Last 10 seconds of the fight. Teddy, who would have ever thought it? Two guys like this, brawlers, punchers, and it would go to a decision.
Exactly. I mean, you think you're going to get a fireworks display, and you wind up getting a little bit of painting.
A well-deserved win by the Beast from the East. Unanimous decision, say the judges.
You're going to have your eyes closed.